We kicked the day off with breakfast at our go-to spot, same place, same hype, same food. So good, options super diverse, but let's be real. Today was extra special because we were headed to Seaworld for the very first time. In a quick fun fact, I'm obsessed with trees, but I'm also obsessed with water animals. So this was my kind of day. After arriving at SeaWorld, we noticed that it was hot, like melt your edges hot. So we grabbed some cute custom water bottles to stay cool and hydrated. Our first stop was the shark encounter, and let me tell you, I've been waiting for this moment for a very long time. I actually thought my husband was going to freak out a little, but he actually stayed pretty chilled, right? And the kids were all in. It was such a vibe. I suggest that if you've never done it, you should absolutely put it on your to-go list. Now, I suggest that you buckle up because this day was packed with action and fun. The video may seem a little long, but I'm telling you, you're not going to regret it. And although we missed the shark feeding window, no, we actually didn't sweat it because we really got to enjoy a lot during our shark encounter. And plus, next we were going to interact and see the dolphins. So that's something we were also looking forward to. We had a dolphin feeding session scheduled for the end of the day, so you already know the hype was absolutely real. We actually made a quick detour to the aquarium. We were walking, and let me tell you, it was absolutely hot. Like, very, very hot. So, this little detour was actually good for us because we just wanted to find a very chilled and cool spot where we can relax for a little because it was that hot. I decided not to include all the things that I recorded from the aquarium because it's something I feel you can see in the regular aquarium. But one thing that I did record was that, yeah, I just couldn't stop watching this and picturing the glass breaking above us. Please don't judge. Anyways, but after this aquarium experience, we actually headed to the dolphin show. Now, I was very surprised when we got to the dolphin show just because it was such a wonderful vibe. The view was beautiful. The dolphins, they were so happy, or at least they seemed to be very, very happy. And the show was very educational. It was just a very unique experience. I suggest that if you've never experienced this before, you should absolutely put it on your to-do list because it's something you're not going to regret. Now, we decided to stay in the back just because we already had something scheduled as a one-on-one experience with the dolphins later on in the day. So we really wanted to capture the entire essence of the show with the dolphins. So we sat in the back for that reason. Now, dolphins are so smart, so smart. I mean, I have no words to describe how engaged my children, my husband, and I were. It's something that we absolutely will not mind doing again because it was that good. Now, after the show, we decided to cool off with some ice cream before heading to the orca show, but we made a quick stop. We made a quick stop to watch the dolphins again because, hey, why not? We just couldn't get enough of the dolphins. They were absolutely wonderful and marvelous. But hey, it was only for a brief second, so don't judge. After that, we decided to make a walk, our long walk in the heat. That's why we stopped for ice cream first to the orca show, which surprisingly, it was my family's favorite. We sat closer this time to the wet zone and we got a little splashed. We were hoping to get soaking wet, but hey, we at least got a very wonderful seat to watch the entire show. It was absolutely worth it. Now, a little fun fact, these killer whales can eat up to 20 pounds of fish a day. Now, that's mind-blowing. But hey, it makes sense because they're absolutely huge. And I didn't realize how smart they are. Like, They're so smart. If you train them properly, or at least the way the trainers did it, they listen and they do what they're told, which is so cool. And then you're able to see my kids spinning. Apparently, we were given instructions that if we spin, they can actually see us and then they can do the same thing. So, although I didn't get it on camera, my kids spinned and the orca whale also spin, which was so cool. After the orca show, we actually headed to watch the seal and the otter show. And although there was a lot of walking involved, because like I've been saying, it was very hot and there was a lot of walking involved, we actually really enjoyed this show because we got to sit down and cool down from all the previous walking that we had done. And like seals are so smart and they're so funny. I didn't realize how much they can actually do. And they're really, really good swimmers. Of course. I didn't realize they had a very unique seal there. So, I mean, I'm not sure if that's a seal, and if that's something else, you can absolutely tell me the name of it. After the show, we decided to head to Penguin World. And yes, it's supposed to be a very cool place. The only thing cool that looks is the actual view because in the actual temperature, it was fuming hot. We got to Penguin World only to find out it was actually a roller coaster area, so my husband said nope. But he absolutely makes sure to make up for it by taking us to this under the sea themed restaurant surrounded by sharks. And the food is absolutely delicious. It was fire. Now, although it took them a very long time to bring my children's food, they ended up giving us dessert for free. Now, the food wasn't cheap, but hey, having free dessert, it just really made our day a lot better. After eating, we were nice and calm, we were fed, we were cooled, and we were ready for the next thing. We decided to go to the next show, and while I can't really remember the name of the show, it was absolutely a very good experience. My younger two fell asleep briefly, but upon waking up, my daughter wanted to see the cast of the show, and they were very nice to her, so that made her very happy. We finished the day at the manatee viewing area, and it was absolutely breathtaking. It was so hot that the kids wanted to jump in with them, but we told them no, of course. So we decided to cool off indoors while waiting for our dolphin session. Now, sadly, we couldn't record our dolphin session because it was against policy, but it was okay to record someone else's experience from afar. So that's what I was able to record, someone else's experience. But trust me, the experience, the texture of the dolphins, how amazing creatures they are. Like it was an unforgettable experience for my children. We actually got soaking wet because they wet us. We were able to feed them and we were able to touch them and take pictures with them. So it was absolutely all worth it. We waited till the end of the day for that experience, and I am telling you, it was something that I will never forget. We ended the night back at the resort, so stay tuned for part 4.